been on disability now for about 11 years, and my income's limited. And I lived here with my fiance, and he passed away. So I kind of knew eventually it was going to catch up with me where I was just not going to have enough to cover some of the bills. And I kind of got to that point, and then the big giant utility bill hit, and that was just a big. I mean, I'd never seen a $400 something, and then the next one was 500 and something, and so it was pretty scary. You hit your family up. There's a point where you think, I don't want to do that. I need to take care of this myself. I had already tried working some, to try to make some extra money, and it was harder than I thought it was going to be. And I have MS, so you never know, any given day how you're going to feel. I'm just a little lost. I've never had to ask for that kind of help before. Then when I called NES, they recommended, and they got me hooked up with the right people, and then it was kind of like a much easier deal. When I found out that they were going to be able to help me and they were going to take care of that bill for me, I was able to breathe again. It was like Christmas. She also has kind of got me started with applying for SNAP again. When you're trying to do it by yourself, sometimes you just, they are really nice when I ask questions. I've always been one of those people who are afraid to ask questions. Who do you call? I try to look it up myself. I would definitely say don't ever be afraid to call them, because they were very, very helpful. I'm going to continue to meet with the financial counselor about once every 3 or 4 weeks now. We set a goal. She'll say, this is what I want you to work on. And she knows what she's talking about. She's going to help me get there. Let's do this. Because it was real simple. She asked me questions. I asked her, and it was like, okay, this is really not as scary as I thought it was going to be. That was, like I said, to have somebody to tell you, okay, we're going to do this for you. We'll be able to help you out. It was huge. If I knew someone that was going through financial difficulties, I would tell them, don't be afraid to ask for help. What is that old saying, for a hand up or whatever, as opposed to a hand out? That's what it was somebody to give me a hand up. I had to file bankruptcy. It's just been a crazy year. But it's like now things are starting to, I can breathe again. Reset, worry less, age better.